Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to sync HubSpot contacts with Google Contacts. So let's suppose I'm running a real estate agency and I'm collecting all the potential leads with the help of HubSpot form submission. Now I want whenever someone submits this form, a contact is automatically created in my HubSpot CRM and then the same contact is created in my Google Contacts. I completely want to automate this process, and to do this I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between HubSpot CRM and Google Contacts. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I am going to take HubSpot, where I will receive new form submission and the contact will be created in my HubSpot CRM. And then in my action application, I am going to take Google Contacts, where the same contact will be created. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to sync HubSpot contact with Google Contacts. For this, we are going to create automation between HubSpot and Google Contacts with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in. But if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I need to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you just need to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and first I need to give the workflow name and then select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to sync HubSpot contacts with Google Contacts. Now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and I want to select this all automations and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to sync HubSpot contacts with Google Contacts, which means whenever a contact will be created in HubSpot, it should be automatically created in my Google Contacts, which means whenever a contact will be created in HubSpot, this complete workflow here will get triggered. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take HubSpot CRM. And then in my trigger event, I am going to take new form submission. Now I need to make connection between HubSpot CRM and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Pabbly Connect with HubSpot. So reading this help desk given below over here, I will make this connection, and to make this connection, let me take you to my HubSpot CRM account. So this is my HubSpot CRM account, and on the left hand side I can see all the options: CRM, marketing, content, commerce, automation, reporting and data management. So over here I have to click on this automations, and then I have to go to this workflows. Here, as I am creating contact whenever a form submission has been made. So whenever a form submission has been made, a contact should be created in my HubSpot CRM. So over here it is written that I have to go to automation, then I have to go to workflows, then I have to click on this scratch, create workflow, and then I have to click on this next. So we are going to follow the same process. Here I am going to click on this create workflow, and then I'll click on this from scratch, and then I will click on this next on the top right corner. And then I have to set up triggers. So I have to select my trigger as form submission, and then I have to click on this plus icon, and then I have to select my action as send webhook. So we will go back to HubSpot, and over here I have to click on the setup triggers, where I need to enter this form submission. And then here in the trigger I am going to search for form submission over here, and then I am going to click on this save. Next, whenever form submission will happen, this workflow will get triggered. Now I have to click on this plus icon, and over here in this action I have to search for webbook and I have to add this sender webbook. Now over here in the method I have to select this as post, and in this webbook URL field I have to enter the webbook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I will copy this webbook URL and paste this webbook URL over here. Now I have to click on this save. So after saving this, I have to click on this review and publish, and then I have to click on this next and turn on the workflow. So I have turned on my workflow, and now I'll go back, and over here I can see waiting for the webbook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webbook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webbook response. This means so as to get the webbook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I am going to do a form submission in my HubSpot CRM. So I'll go back to HubSpot, and on the left hand side itself I can see this marketing where I have to search for the forms, and I'll open that. And here I want to do submission for this contact form, so I'll go to actions and then I'll click on this view. So I'll click on this view form, and now this form has appeared in front of me where I need to add all the details. So I'm going to add some dummy details in these fields. So here I have entered the details. The first name is new, last name is user, email address is new@pablitudes.com, mobile number is this, street address is Old Street, city is Bhopal, state is Madhya Pradesh, and then the country is India, and now I have to click on this submit. Now as soon as I have submitted this form, this detail should be received in my Pabbly Connect. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and over here I can see I have instantly received the response, and I have received all the details that I have entered in my HubSpot form. My state was Madhya Pradesh, then my country is India, then my mobile number was this, then the first name was new, last name was user, and then here I have received my email address which was new@pablitudes.com. So we have received all the response that we have entered in our HubSpot form. So this means we have successfully made connection between HubSpot CRM and Pabbly Connect, and whenever someone will fill the form, we will receive the response in our Pabbly Connect, and a contact should also be created in the HubSpot. So first let's go back to HubSpot, and under this CRM section I can see this contacts. So let's open my contacts. And here I can see I have created this new user as soon as I have submitted my form. So here the name is new user, email address is new@pablitudes.com, and the phone number was this. Now that I have created my contact in HubSpot, and whenever a form submission will be made, I want to create contact in HubSpot and sync that with my Google Contacts. So here in my action application, I am going to take Google Contacts, and then in my action event, I am going to take create contact. Now I have to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and then we have to click on this sign in with Google, and we can grant away all the permissions which Pabbly Connect is asking from us, because my data is saved with Pabbly Connect. Here I have made the connection multiple times, and that's why I'm going to click on this select existing connection and then click on this save. So Google Contacts is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter all these details. So the first one is enter the first name. So to enter this, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. So here I have received response from my HubSpot CRM. So as soon as I click on this first name field, I will be able to find this HubSpot CRM, and as I click on this, I can see all the response that I have received from there. Now I need to enter the first name. So the first name was new. Here I will enter the name by clicking on that response, and then I don't have the middle name, so I'll skip this, and then I have to enter the last name. So I will follow the same process and enter the last name as user. Then I am going to skip the name prefix and the suffix, and then I do not want to select any gender. So I am going to select this as unspecified, and then in the email I am going to follow the same process and enter my email address as new@pablitudes.com. Now as I have not received any response for the company name or the job title or the job department, so I am going to skip this, and these are also not the required fields. So next I am going to enter the mobile number that I have received from the HubSpot form submission, which was this one, and then I am going to enter the city as Bhopal, and then the street as Old Street, And then all these fields are not required once, so I'm going to skip this. But if you have these fields in the form and you have received the response for all these fields, you can enter following the same process. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any data, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping. Now after entering all these details, I simply have to click on the save and send test request. And here I can see I have received the response. Now this contact should be created in my Google Contact. So let's open my Google Contacts. And here, this is my Google Contacts account, and let's refresh this page once. And I can see I have instantly created this new user. The email address was new@pabblytudes.com and the phone number was this. I have also received the address and the city and the date and timing of the contact when it was created. So as to check whether this automation is working perfectly fine or not, let's open my form again and fill some other dummy details in these fields. So let's say this time my first name is. Here I have entered all the details. The first name is latest, last name is user, email address is latest@pabblytudes.com. The phone number is this, street address is New Street, city is Bhopal, state is Madhya Pradesh, and the country is India. And now I am going to submit this form, and I have submitted this form. And as soon as I have submitted this form, this contact should be created in my Google Contacts and HubSpot. So let's go and check one by one. Here I will open my contacts. And I can see I have created this latest user. The email address was latest@pabblytudes.com and the phone number was this. And now this contact should also be created in my Google Contacts. So let's go back to Google Contacts and let's refresh this page once. And here I can see I have instantly created this contact also. The name was latest user, email address was latest@pabblytudes.com. The mobile number is this and the address here this time was New Street, Bhopal. So now to summarize, we took HubSpot CRM as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We submitted a form and received the response over here, and a contact was created in my HubSpot CRM. Then after receiving all the details, I took Google Contacts as my action application where I made connection with Pabbly Connect and entered all the details that I have received from HubSpot CRM response. Then after entering all these details, I simply clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as these contacts been created in my Google Contacts. So we have successfully created automation between HubSpot CRM and Google Contacts with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.